Yo, what's up, what's up? It's your man Vito, for real, Vito, Vici, get Geechee, and all that wicked shit. DMV affiliates in the motherfucking building. It's Affiliates TV. We got a special episode, man. Before I even get into it, I want to say shout out to our sponsors at Slab Lab Recording and Super Radio DMV. Now I'm sitting here about to talk to a DMV legend, man. This brother is a rapper, you know what I'm saying. This brother is an author, you know what I'm saying. Basically, he to set the tone, you know what I'm saying, for being solid in the city. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, and this brother got a real story to tell, you know what I'm saying. So this is a special episode, phone conversation. And I'm talking to no other than, go ahead, introduce yourself, brother.
Juranamo Jones, man. Streat Kingz founder.
Juranamo Jones, Streat Kingz founder. So, brother, this is the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Where are you from, brother?
Northeast. They said Paradise area. Most definitely.
Oh man, one of the most one of the most solid hoods in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. All my life.
So I mean, just a little background story. I mean, what was it like growing up in Northeast?
Oh, definitely was a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't change that. It definitely made me who I am as a man today. It helped me build a lot of wisdom, and you know, and keep me sharp. You know, but definitely, you know, you had to be able to throw your hands, man, especially going up around there, especially all the people that around there. So you had to be able to throw your hands and be able to defend yourself, and also be a thinker. You know, so growing up in Northeast, going up to DC Prairie, man, you already know, man, it's a hassle, but you know, I wouldn't change nothing for the world.
Huh, man. And so, I mean, you an artist, and I've read this in an article before that you started like doing poetry at 7, and you started doing writing rhymes at 10. You know, I'm curious. Like, did you have any like musicians or anything in your family? Anybody else that inspired you to do music?
I mean, like one of my older cousins, he used to write poetry and rap. You know,
okay.
She used to sing, whatever. She used to sing, but majority music grew on me from being around like older cousins, my older brother, because they always, you know, if it wasn't go-go, if it wasn't R.E. and Kurt Elegance and all that, they just listened to, you know, mostly West Coast rap music, you know what I'm saying? So all that grew on me, you know, all that Pac and that Death Row and that MC8, all that grew on me. So, you know, that pretty much living the lifestyle you live in, you want to be a rapper too, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And so, and am I correct in saying that? Because when I read it, you started back in like 2000 with a song called "Here We Come."
Yeah. Featuring my man Coogee
McFly. Yeah.
He's actually one of my artists on the label, also my partner. But we recorded "Here We Come." That was our first studio recorded. Actually, I recorded, it was recorded on tapes before that, but the official studio record was "Here We Come" with me and Coogee McFly, and that's the first thing we put on CD. We had recorded "Here We Come," and that was like, after that, you know, it was up from there, you know what I'm saying? We took it serious from there.
I respect it. And I know you done explained this before, and you done broke this down before, but your name, you know what I'm saying, Juranamo, it's supposed to stand for J-U-R and A-M-O, or?
It's like J-U-R and ammo. So basically like saying Juranamo, U-R and ammo.
Okay.
U-R-A-N-A-M-O. So basically saying J-U-R and ammo, like an ammo, like a 223 bullet, 5.56 bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I figured that, but like, I thought that would sound way better coming from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sounds way more official when you break it down like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious though, like, because like, you know, what made you choose the rap career? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you know, we're not even gonna get into the books yet, but I'm just saying, like, you obviously got talent when it comes to writing. So why rap?
Well, I think pretty much just basically been a product of the environment. Growing up, you know, living the way, you know, I was living, and the only way I knew how to express myself was on paper. You know, so I could write, but I wasn't into like the journalist thing. I wanted to express myself on paper without incriminating myself. So I wouldn't write a journal or something like that. A true thing that was going on, I tried to put it in a rap, but you know, not give full detail of everything. But
right.
in a poet aspect too, also. You know what I'm saying? Then I love music. You know, I'm a big lover of music, so that's what really made me fall into it, like to rap. So I was living my life, and that was the only way for me to really express myself at the time. I wasn't vocal as far as like talking much. Now I'm able to being able to talk.
I respect it though. That's you know what I'm saying. That's one of the biggest. I think one of the biggest things that end up really allowing people to take their lifestyle to the next level when they can really express themselves, man. Because a lot of brothers out here, they not able to express what's going on out here.
Right.
You know, and they end up imploding. So let me ask you, like that first label that you was with, like when you dropped your first mixtape, that Take Heed, you was with MTD, right?
MTD, yeah, 20 Times Dedication Entertainment. When I got with them through my god brother, and his wife's brother was part of that label, and he was actually a manager was part of the label. So it was like three of them. They looking for an artist. I was independent, but I never really signed a contract with them, the verbal contract. So we started recording our studio out Gatesburg, right? By the dude, he was a rock legend, dude Mike McCormick. We called him Mike Millionaire. So we got to recording out there. We all there in Gatesburg, and started recording Take Heed, and you know, went on the road, met a few people. Like I had Teddy Riley, DJ Premier, had, you know, dealt with them dudes.
Oh yeah, there's some legends right there. Teddy Riley, that's a legend.
Oh yes, most definitely Teddy Riley, DJ Premier. Yes, I had a conversation with both of them at the same time at a producers union in New York. It's like 2000, I want to say 4 or 5. 2004 or 5, and met up with them dudes, and they told me stay independent. So since then, I stayed independent. I never signed a contract with MTD, but we had a verbal contract. You know what I'm saying? Like I told them, my word is my word.
Respect.
We had some falling outs with a couple dudes. Dudes did some shitey shit. You know what I'm saying? But one dude did some shitey shit. You know, things ended up breaking up. You know, a lot of things that happened in the streets, this, that, and the third, and
right.
MTD ended up breaking up. But then one of the dudes in the label stayed tight, you know what I'm saying, man, became a partner. We still tight to this day, but he still producing. So, you know, I had, you know, moved on to Streat Kingz after that.
And so can you break down Streat Kingz? Like, cause I see that you spell street like STRE, like everybody eat,
yeah,
like.
Yeah.
So can you break that down?
Most definitely, Streat Kingz EAT, basically, my focus was on making sure everybody eats. So the first CD I dropped in Streat Kingz was a compilation with all the artists on it.
King Say Your Grace, right?
Say Your Grace.
Yeah.
And that's what that feel. Yeah. And when I dropped King Say Your Grace, it had a bunch of different artists that was under Streat Kingz, you know what I'm saying? Such artists that's up like Chugaloo Rock.
Oh, I heard it. Yeah, Chugaloo. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if D-Book was on the mixtape. I think Vino was on there. OCD Vino. He was with Blockstar at the time, but we was, you know, when they first started coming up, I used to pretty much sit in with their career. And that
is dope. That's historic right there, bro. I mean, like I don't know if you know this, but like you sound like you just like had that early ear, like
Yeah.
you was putting people on.
There's a lot of raw talent. There's a lot of raw talent I dealt with like early. You know what I'm saying? They from me looking back, seeing everything from where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? From my position, I'm like, oh yeah, they're doing good. I took my hat to them. You know, definitely took all.
And so can you break down a couple of these mixtapes for us? Because I mean, like you just broke down the Eat Kings, Say Your Grace, but I mean you had like Child Time, Retaliation, Reincarnation, Blow the Mixtape, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so
what do these mean?
Okay, yeah. So Child Time was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, because when I was recording Child Time, I was catching little small stints, catching little cases and beating them and whatever at that time. And so I recorded Child Time pretty much because it refers to prison. And at the same time, it was like, my motto was for everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? I was on everybody eat type shit. You know what I'm saying? So started with Eat Kings, Say Your Grace. Now it was time, it's Child Time, you know what I'm saying, which was my next mixtape after Eat Kings, Say Your Grace, which was actually my third mixtape. And then after that, I want to say after Child Time, I want to say it was it was the Black History Month dedication, which is Retaliation.
Yeah.
And I recorded that mixtape in 7 days in the snowstorm of 2010, right? I recorded that in a snowstorm in 2010, and it took me 7 days to record it, and I mixed it all by myself and pushed it out, you know what I'm saying? And
that's dope.
Retaliate, I dropped that in February 2010. Then I came back with I want to say after that, Reincarnation. That's I pretty much was in a different mind state, so I feel like I was born again on that one. I had cut my dreads, all types of shit. So I feel like I was born again. You know what I'm saying? I had just beat another case in 2009. And I'm like, shit. I dropped Reincarnation, and then it was Blow. So I say around like March 2010, I had moved to
Florida, right?
Florida, yeah, outside Orlando.
You just segue into my next question.
Yeah. I moved out there, right? And then I enrolled in Full Sail University and started taking my bachelor's. And I started basically taking my career serious. I said, man, I got to get away from the city, you know what I'm saying? I got to get away and take my career serious, you know. So,
yeah, because is that when you started shooting videos too?
Yeah, that's when I started shooting videos. Yeah, I started shooting videos then. I had dropped Blow the Mixtape, and I came back and shot Whatever video. And that was the first. And the street, you heard of 3700 Streets?
No, I haven't.
Okay, 3700 Streets, he a rapper also from around the way. I shot Look at My Eyes. That was one of the first videos I shot too. It was his video I shot, Look at My Eyes, and then I had shot my Whatever video.
Yeah.
I shot them back to back. And then I went back to Florida, and I came back, and then that's when I ended up catching the case. No, actually before I caught the case, me and Bang Man, Big Dad, me and Bang Man went on a small tour in Pennsylvania. And then I left, came back, and then that's when I got arrested. And then when I first got arrested, I was on the ankle brace. They put me on the ankle brace, and that's when I shot the video for Nino Band and D-Boog. I shot the video for D-Boog and Nino Band.
So you shot the video, with basically like a house arrest bracelet on.
Yeah, with the ankle monitor.
Put that work in.
Yeah, I went up prison and shot the video for him, you know what I'm saying, with his first video, Nino Band Banging the Street. And then I shot D-Boog first video, Look at My Eyes. And then, not Look at My Eyes, my bad, Straight from the Mud.
Straight from the
Mud. And then that's when I ended up getting rearrested for a new case while I was on ankle brace fighting other cases. Yeah.
Damn, and we already talked about it a little bit. You said you can't really discuss too much about your case, correct?
exactly. I don't want to discuss too much, but I got pending appeal, court date coming up soon. So I don't really want to get too far into it.
Now I respect it. I just wanted to touch on it, just for the people who sitting there wondering, well, why is he incarcerated? Well, you don't need to know that right now. What's understood don't need to be explained. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Respect, man. Respect.
But let me ask you though, for the people who don't know nothing about jail, that don't know nothing about prison, you know what I'm saying? What is it like being incarcerated? You know what I'm saying, or being locked up compared to being out on the streets?
It's all up to the individual. To me, I don't see no difference except for, you don't get no intimacy as far as with your loved ones or whatever, whatever. So, other than that, I mean, living, especially in the States, like living wise, you got to do the same thing. You got to, eat, sleep, shit, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
I just can't go nowhere. I'm in a compound, I'm moving around, and the same way, it's put like this: if the person carrying themselves, if you a man, you carry yourself a man in the street, you can carry yourself a man in prison. Some people don't, you know what I'm saying? Because most people, especially coming out of the street, most people live for a weapon. You know what I'm saying? They live for the pistol.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't that don't make your mind. A lot of dudes really think you do until they become in prison for some time.
Yeah.
That don't make you a man, you know what I'm saying? So, what makes you a man is pretty much, it's not what you get into, is basically what you do after. Like you will run in or anything, but it's how you handle the situation. You know what I'm saying? For one, a man, will always demand respect for himself. But and that's basically one of the number one rules in prison is respect. You ain't got no respect for demand respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't demand respect for yourself, and not just going out on somebody's face. You can just be to yourself, but when somebody comes to hurt you, disrespect something, you let them know. You don't have to be highly aggressive with it. You let them know it's a man. Now, the person takes it to the next level. You match his energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not always worth it. It depends what you got to do. But at the same time, prison ain't nothing, man. It's just a bunch of the same dudes that be on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Same dudes you see every day at the club, whatever. They just got locked up. We all been at the end of the day. You really see who the person really is. I could say that you can't really hide too much of who you are in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I tell you one thing about me, about Juranamo Jones. You would never hit no flaw about me. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, whoever you talk to, the evidence out there, we're gonna let you know. A man always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, I mean, I asked around, you know what I'm saying, and I heard nothing but a solid reputation, you know what I'm saying, with anybody who ever, you know what I'm saying, even heard about you. They what they heard about you was a solid reputation, and they know about you for positive things and putting people on. I could damn near say you the Gucci Mane of DMV, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, just being in that you know what I mean, like in that big homie position, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't really, it's been talked about through viral videos and different stuff about being a big homie and the importance of it and everything like that. But to really see, you know what I mean, to really hear about one, even from miles away, from behind the walls, still playing his position, still holding it down. Like I respect it. So. So let me ask you this, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, since you've been back there, you didn't record it in prison, right?
Yeah.
How G is this? How G is this volume 1, the old law?
Right.
I got a 2-part question. Okay, what is I want to know what's the difference between the recording process of it being out of jail, out of prison and in prison, and also, what do you mean by the old law? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you how you want to answer Either one of those.
Okay. Pretty much. First one, the recording process. It was a little tougher. I mean, it's more. I mean, I got more time on my hands, but it was a little more tough because you got to find an engineer now. You know what I'm saying? And the program I was recording off of, the app. You know, I bought the little program. It was a couple dollars, and it's called Obey Studio, and I was recording off of that. And now I needed somebody to mix it up for me, and getting somebody to mix it is like hell on high waters. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be, you know, doing them. You know, I done emailed a few people. I'm like, look, I pay you this, pay you that. My cousin, he a producer, Big Shy. You know, he looked out, you know what I'm saying, for me before.
Okay.
He looked out, and who else? Somebody else helped me out. Oh yeah, okay, dude named Okay. He looked out on a track, but most of the other tracks I pretty much did myself. But now I got a whole new program because, as a matter of fact, earlier today I just recorded from a whole different program, which is a garage band type program. And we got a better mixer to it and all that. So now it's like it's crispy clear now.
You done found a way out of no way.
Yeah, I done found a way out of no way. So now I'm working on High Gear this volume 2. My N-word, and it's going to be played basically a bunch of people, you know, I fuck with, that's featured on the joint. So, but as far as the old law, I pretty much want, like, the old law is pretty much, I want it, if you listen to the mixtape, you'll understand what I'm saying, speak for itself, especially songs like Respect or whatever, I pretty much wanted to highlight the old law as far as street law, and the respect and how it was, you know what I'm saying? Because things gonna change regardless. The time when I was living in wasn't like the time before that. The time before that wasn't like the time before that. So things change. But I always wanna. It's all about awareness and being conscious. So most people don't be aware or conscious of things that they do until somebody tell them, right?
Right.
So when I drop the old law, it's pretty much me telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like. Which you know, things that, you know, correcting certain things, because I grew up off Scarface and Tupac. So that's what helped me know what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So giving that old law back to, you know what I'm saying, the younger youth, letting them hear like, look, you know, this right and this wrong, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much just giving like Jews, street Jews, you know what I'm saying, street law, this, that, and third, and I like basically how I was, you know what I'm saying, how I'm used to seeing how the streets was compared to how it's transformed now or what I'm hearing. I mean, it's still dudes out there that's young dudes that abide by the old law, especially young dudes that came up on the beat. They still carry themselves like a man and have morals and principles. But for the most part, I've seen a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like praise Tekashi 6ix9ine and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So
boo!
I've seen a lot of shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, don't nobody stand for nothing no more, you know what I'm saying? Like we just like whoever got money, you know what I'm saying? Like when we get big, you know what I'm saying? Especially in DC, growing up in DC, we figured like if you was weak and you do have money, we would take it from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he a rat, oh yeah, he gotta go. I don't care who he is. We get our own way, you know what I'm saying? But it's like everybody just like, you got money, man, you the man, you know what I'm saying? Women too, you know, I don't want to deal with no woman that even got that mindset to want to deal with a dude. Right. That's a rat. It's just because he got money. I don't want to deal with no female like that because you can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Man, that's dishonorable.
That's that sell your soul mentality right there.
Exactly. I don't want nothing to do with you. Like a human being period. I done cut a lot of people off because like dudes I grew up with, I ain't really know them until I got in this position. You know what I'm saying? But when I got in this position and I realized who they really were, I'm like, dang, I ain't talking to them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that. Like, this ain't me. They didn't do nothing wrong as far as like they ain't do no rash shit or nothing like that, but you've been around them or you did something else that maybe like, I gotta fall back over because that's killing everything I stand for. And I'm comfortable with my own skin, man. I don't need a whole bunch of friends to good people, man. I'm gonna deal with good people. That's just who I am. No matter what.
Nah, I mean, I'm definitely picking up what you putting down, brother. You dropping some gems, man. So I wanna, this new song. I believe you got a new song out, Live Like Fox 5.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You been fly song. He was in the studio recording one day on. He was on Facebook Live, and I chimed in. I seen him hitting the hook. He was recording himself in the studio hitting the hook. I said, man, hold me a verse. He said, I'm about to email it to you.
Oh, that thing,
emailed it to me and shit.
that thing cracked though, man. Live Like Fox 5. I be getting that chicken like Popeyes. Hey, like I'm sitting there like, yeah. I'm like, okay. This thing, okay. So I mean, and you did the same thing. You recorded it. You recorded it from behind the wall, everything like that. Sent it.
Yeah. I recorded straight off the jack, and I emailed it back. And the dude in the studio, he was in, did a little pre-mix or whatever. He ain't get to do the master mix or whatever. They had little differences or whatever. And then he said, I'm just gonna drop it. I said, wait, don't matter. So shout out to his name, Ambition Custom. They did the cover, and cover board and everything.
Nah, it's hard though, man. It's definitely hard. Like I was fucking with it. Like that's why I'm sitting there like, okay, this man putting in more work. This man putting in more work from behind the wall than a lot of these youngers is doing out here that ain't got they hands ain't tied at all. Like. I'm telling you. So, what got you into being an author? Because the Sweetest Joy series, like, what made you decide to start writing books?
Okay, yeah. I always, since I was a kid, I always wanted to write a book or something. I actually always wanted to write a movie, but never knew how to really finish it. Like, I start something, and I just write a story real quick. So, what made me really get into it, I went to the shoot, which is the special housing unit, which is, for people that don't know, it's called the Hole.
Right.
I was in the Hole for about 7 months, right? They put me in the Hole for about 7 months and transferred me, this, that, and third. So while I was in there, I was like, shit, I was just thinking of things, my mind going forward, you know what I'm saying? Because my mind always moving.
Right.
Being creative, so I said, shit, we go ahead and start this book. So I started writing, you know what I'm saying? And when I wrote Streat Joy, I wrote Streat Joy over about 10 times, you know what I'm saying, in like a 3-month span. So I wrote it over like 10 times and then had it formatted out like I wanted to, then hit a compound. And when I hit the compound, that was when I hit the pen of USP Canaan. I re-edited it one more time, and when I edited it, I met, it was this dude, the other dude, good homie, you know what I'm saying, and he told me about his lady friend who had a publishing company.
Oh, that's
so I was
dope.
like, all right, cool. So I started with them, the first Streat Joy, and I started with them with the publishing company, but they kind of like sabotaged the book, like it messed the editing up and all types of stuff. So I'm like, hold on. So I told them, stop everything, you know what I'm saying? Stop publishing the book. Just cut everything out, you know what I'm saying? So that publishing company ended up going out of business.
Oh, wow.
I went, at the time I was doing a bunch of legal work and things of that nature too, so I ended up transferring to another spot. So when I transferred to the other spot, my wings got spread a little more, so I said, shit, I'm going to republish and self-publish it. So I did my own homework. I had to self-publish and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And I changed a few things in the book. I changed the cover. I changed everything pretty much. And as far as like with the book cover and stuff like that, the barcode and things. So I did my research, paid for what I had to pay for. I had a friend of mine, she helped me with the editing. We got it done, and typed it up, and published it and put it on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And came back and wrote a part 2.
Right, the called Domestic, right?
Yeah, domestic, and that was more focused on domestic violence. I wanted to focus that more so on domestic violence because I feel like domestic violence. I think it's one in every four households. Is a man that's beating a woman, and I feel like domestic violence has a lot to do with our society. You know what I'm saying? As far as urban, the urban community, the hood or whatever, and we just don't see it. We just don't notice it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know the dudes out in the hood won't hesitate to smack a female. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they won't hesitate to smack her. You know what I'm saying? But when you grow into a man, you start having awareness and the conscience, you like, man, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Because all that is domestic. We won't have to fight our sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we can't be doing that. So, and also 1 in every 2 police officer household. 1 in every 2 police officer household is domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? So 1 in every 2 male police officers beating his wife. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
Exactly. So, and that shows a lot about what's going on today too. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, a lot of stuff started at home. That itself shows the bully in police officers. You know what I'm saying? That shows the bully in just stuff that's happening in their house. You know what I'm saying? Most of them beating their wife. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So that goes hand in hand with what's going on with us today too. You know what I'm saying? So when I wrote domestic, I wanted to pretty much just highlight. I wanted to really highlight, domestic violence. So I wrote urban. Both of the books fiction. Some people read, they think it's the first book about me or whatever. It's just the way I write. You know what I'm saying? I write from a first person standpoint, and my mind just think real deep. So when I wrote domestic, it's fiction, but you might think it's non-fiction. You know what I'm saying? The way I wrote it, it's real good. It's a lot of twists in it. It's sad too at the end. So
wow,
it's good though.
That sounds like a good storyteller to me. Like somebody where you write so good that people sitting there thinking like, nah, this is about him. Like that's a good storyteller, brother. You got a really sharp mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I mean, what's next? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I see so many things, like so many positive things that you're doing, brother. Like, what are your plans for the future?
Oh man, I got a whole lot of plans, but I'm gonna continue to write books. That's my main plan. I've been working on a whole lot of stuff as far as for when I, get my release and touchdown. I've been working on a whole lot of stuff. I've actually been training myself on entrepreneurial moves. You know what I'm saying? Like things like the stock market and things of that nature. But pretty much at the end of the day, I want to teach people what I know, give them a conscience on what I know. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people want to do things, but they don't know where to start at. I want to show them where to start at. You know what I'm saying? That yellow brick road. I want to give them that yellow brick road. Like, oh, what you want to do? You want to do this? Let me show you how to do it. Start with the youth because that's where it started. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give them that yellow brick road because a lot of youth growing up, their parents is not giving them that yellow brick road.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same way when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want to be able to be the one to give them that yellow brick road. Like, hey, look, boom, this is how you can start. All you gotta do is go downtown to this building, go apply for this. It don't cost number a couple dollars,
right.
$5. I got you. I'll pay for that. Boom. You get through that. Boom, boom. Then go ahead and do this and do that. And now look, you got a certification. Now after that, this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? I want to give them the yellow brick road, the basics. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to do something. They think they can just run straight to it. Nah, it's a process. You just got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be happy when it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's over with, your process over with, you're gonna be happy, and then you move on to the next project. You know, so I just want to help people learn how to get to where they're going.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And by sharing my story or my walk, my experiences, and show them how to do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm
big.
glad because I motivated. Yeah, a few dudes. You know what I'm saying? You about to see a few dudes from my neighborhood, or a few dudes I know. Period, about to drop some books. You dudes that's in prison, they about to drop some books. So I'm glad that they got inspired by me or whatever. And they was like, man, I'm gonna start this. I want to write a book. I'm gonna do that. So I explained to them whatever, and they about to have some stuff dropping. And I salute to them. I'm gonna be posting their stuff too when it's time to drop. But most definitely, man.
I think that's what the DMV needs, though, brother. Like I feel like that's one of the things that we are missing. You know, like, you know, from the places like Atlanta, New York, LA, like there's no real like label spots or no spots that you can go and get answers and get artist development, or that you can go and just, you know, I mean, there's plenty of studios, but there's no person that can sit there and, like how you just said, and break down, like, you do this, what happens after you make your mixtape, what happens after you make your demo, what happens after you make that video, what do you do now, you know?
Exactly.
So I mean, I think that's really heavily needed, brother. And honestly, you know, I can't wait till you know, sitting here on the Forbes list. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your story. I can't wait to read that article, because I already know I see the potential. I've heard the stories. I mean, and I know that there's people that's sitting there and that's already invested in the dream. And so, you know, shit, through this conversation, brother, you already got me, you know, sold. You know what I'm saying? You got another lifelong supporter right here. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I mean, you know, because I don't want to hold you up too much longer. You know, is there any shout outs? Is there anybody you want to, you know, say anything to, or reach out to, or anything like that? Any messages for the youth? Anything?
I want to give a shout out to God first, but at the same time, I just, the youth, whoever out there, I just want everybody to know not to ever give up, and don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing, because you can do any and everything you want to do. And nobody stopping nothing you want to do in life, like nothing. Like, and I've realized, like, nothing in this world that I can't do, and I want people to realize that too. Like, nothing in this world you can't do. Like, can't nobody tell you can't do. I mean, if it looks bad, it's just bad for the moment. Play your hand. Don't do more than what you can do. Play your hand. Play your cards. Like, if you playing a game of spades, if you only got 6 books, don't bet 8. Just play your 6 and wait till your good hand comes. And when that wheel comes, you get that 10, and you run with it. But play your hand, man. Don't do more than what you can do, or you're going to have that setback. You're going to bump. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So that's like, this is one step at a time, and manage yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about management. Just manage everything you do. Manage your life, manage yourself, and it's going to lay out. Everything going to lay itself out for you. It's going to speak for itself. So, you know.
That's hard, man. Like, for real, brother. I mean, like, this was a great interview, brother. Like, I mean, you sound so positive, man. To be in a place that I know is designed to be negative. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I can feel your energy, man. You got a great spirit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know you ain't got nothing but, you know what I'm saying, bright days and big opportunities in your future, brother. So I just want to say, first and foremost, I thank you for the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to sit down and hold a conversation with you. If anybody's looking for your, if they're trying to order your books, if they're trying to download the music, if they just looking to reach out to you, where would they go to get these links?
Oh, just you can follow me on IG at Juranamo Jones at JURANAMOJONES, or you can follow Streat Kingz Empire, STREATKINGZ Empire, EMPIRE. The links, you see the links in my bio as far as for the books. They're on Amazon too. You can go on Amazon and just type in Juranamo Jones. You can Google Juranamo Jones, YouTube Juranamo Jones, thatpip.com Juranamo Jones. You can listen to music. Anywhere you put Juranamo Jones at, it's there, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to reach out to me, if you're in the DM, if you're in the DM or IG, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know. Yeah. So.
Well, I appreciate you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? This was a big interview for me, man. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we could do this again when you outside. You know what I'm saying? You just let me know when, where, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pulling up. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
We gonna make something of it.
Most definitely. Most definitely. With that.
So this your man Vito for real, sitting down with Juranamo Jones, the one and only. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go get the Sweetest Joy series. Make sure y'all get Domestic. Make sure y'all go check out all of the music, period. You know what I'm saying? And download Juranamo Jones. You know what I'm saying? Affiliates TV, we gone.